Maggio? Where are we at, Maggio? Huh? Where are we? The barn? Let's go get those guys some food, huh? Yes, sir. Let's do it. There he is. Aww. Happy New Year's, everyone. I want to show you what I did for the horses last night. They got a special treat. So it only went down to 42 last night. It was a little windy, but nothing my horses with a really good winter coat and a blanket can't handle. So I left them outside. Oh, Happy New Year's, everyone. Hi. Good morning. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. So what I did was I put their blankets on and they just had a ton of hay. Their heated water trough, all good to go. Major wheelbarrow of hay here. Freshly raked pasture. Nice blankets on with their winter coats. Yes, baby, I missed you. Happy New Year. Happy 2017, my Scarlet. And they had their hay wagon over here, full of hay. And then what I did was I added 2 hay nets. I'm going to try to walk over here. Have you ever had to sneeze, like you feel like you got to sneeze, but you can't get it out? That's going to happen. Hi, girl. There it is. All right. So what I did was I left 2 hay nets. This is my Chloe. This is my Chloe. 2 hay nets secured to the fence. Now this drops down a little bit too low for my liking when it's empty. My horses are pretty savvy. They're not really the kind to get entwined in anything. But it really shouldn't be this low to the ground. But when it was full, of course it was up here like that. But when it's empty, there's not that much I can do. That's probably how it ends up hanging in their stall. Anyway, here comes T-Man. Hey, Tori. So I have one here, and I have another over here. So running out of hay was absolutely not a possibility. As you can see, this one's nearly full. Let's take a look at the hay wagon over there. Remnants, some eatable stuff, edible stuff. So that's what we did for New Year's Eve. That's right. We're on a secluded property. There isn't going to be any fireworks close by. So I felt like I would give them a nice treat by keeping them out because we're in for 2 days of rain. I might even be able to keep them out again tonight, depending on what time the rain starts. So it's important that my babies get some fresh air. I'm not really happy about the mud situation, but to be quite honest with you, hey, stop. To be quite honest with you, this is like still wet from a week ago. It's just every single time it goes to dry out, we get hit with rain again. And so if they're going to be in for a day, day and a half, maybe 2, then it's best that they just, stay out for a little bit and they'll be in on their mats and shavings. Make sure to get their hooves picked out and they'll be good to go. 2017 is going to be awesome. So here we have the barn. So I just have to do some bedding and putting hay bags up. I have to completely, I just stripped hers, and now I got to come in, sweep it out, add new bedding here. She doesn't need any bedding, but those wet spots, I don't know if they really dried out very well. I got to go in there with a broom. The pony stall is drying out. So now I'm just going to bring them in to feed and remove their blankets. Okay, so I turned them back out. They came in, they ate, they got undressed, they got their hooves picked out. You can see the pony in the far field. He's got his hay. So they got everybody got their hooves picked out. My girls, there's 3 right there, got their manes and tails done. We always do that. And he's gonna keep his blanket on because he's clipped. Hi, pretties. Hi, pretties. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wheelbarrow. I'm going to hand pick this field a little bit. Take down those hay nets, put them back in the stalls. I already moved that one hay wagon so that I can rake up that pile of hay. Nothing goes to waste at this farm. Are you being mean to Madgers? Don't chase Maggio. He's your friend. Don't chase Maggio. You are so bad. Oh yeah. This is my 30-year-old right here. She likes to get a good back scratch in. And this one over here. Everybody likes a good roll. Yes. Itch that back, huh? Oh. Oh, what a good girl. You gonna itch your belly too? She's such a good girl. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna rake up that hay pile. I'm gonna rake up this hay pile. I'm gonna put out some more hay. The water's good. Oh, she's gonna go to the same spot too. Thank you for not making 2 big spots. Well, I forgot to shut the gate. Dang it. I got stowaways. There is nothing over here for you to be eating. Come on. Come on, KK. Look at you. Your mane is all dirty now. I just did that. Come on. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. You're trying to shut the gate. You can't shut the gate on me. You gotta wait till your friend comes in. Come on. Come on, KK. Now you're just fooling. Now you're just fooling me. Come on. I gotta lock up. Come on. Good girl. Look at you, so dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up the yard a little bit here by hand picking it and putting some more hay out. And I have to bed the stalls that need to be bedded, sweep up real good, and I need to wash water buckets. Okay. And this is why I tidy up the field. I go around and I rake up the hay piles, which there never usually is any. This is the first time they've been out this winter overnight. And it wasn't bitter cold, which I wouldn't have left them out anyway if it was. But I go around and I rake up the little piles because right now these 2 are eating the little pile that I raked up and put together because they left it. There's over here. This is the, where is it at? Where Maggio is. This is the half bale that was over here yesterday. There was a half bale over here, there was a full bale over here, and then there were full hay nets over here. The pony, I did the same thing. He had a full hay net attached to the pole. I mean, if it wasn't windy last night, I probably wouldn't have done that. I probably just would have left the flakes on the ground, but it was pretty windy and I wanted to make sure hay didn't blow away. So I hand-picked the field. I didn't get crazy. I mean, at the top of the hill, it's still there, but I picked just down around the area. You could see I got all the manure right here. It only took me less than 5 minutes no big deal. I also raked the mud around the trough, although there's really not much you can do about that. And, you know, just basic maintenance. This is just what I do personally. Every co-op boarder has their own routine. The basics remain the same. Feed them, hay them, tend to them. But, you know, your routine is yours. I just decided to handpick this area of the field today. That's just what I did. Now what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go scrub water buckets and tidy up the barn, and I'll be done for the day. I'm PM feed tonight, so I'm going to leave them out for a while. I haven't decided. I might even leave them, if the rain is going to start later in the morning tomorrow, then I might leave them out again tonight in the same fashion. But we'll have to see, because it's going to be pretty warm tonight too. I'd hate to leave them in, but if it's going to start raining at like 4 o'clock in the morning, then they have to come in. So I really want them to eat this hay, guys. Half a bale, that's like, you know, $3. All right, let's go scrub some water buckets. Yay, it's bucket time. All right, we got our Dawn dish soap over here. You want to see something totally cute though? It's sleepy time. Scarlett's asleep and he's curled up taking his nap. He does this like once a day. How cute is that? This is all set to go. This is what a barn should look like at the end of a proper shift. I do have to fold that sheet since now it's dry. I got to put it back on its door. But I have the stalls that I needed to bed today bedded. This is my favorite bedding of all time. This is Tractor Supply's pelleted pine. I'm going to let that soak and break down, and then I'll break it down the rest of the way and put it down over top and put my little reserve pile should there be any. I scrubbed all my buckets and one boarder's bucket because the other boarder pretty much takes care of her own, and my full boarded horses. I did not fill because I don't know if they're going to come in tonight. It's going to depend on the rain. If the rain comes in later in the morning, then I'm leaving them out. But if it comes in overnight, then I'm going to bring them in, and then I'll just fill them when I come back tonight. But if they're out, then I'll have the morning person fill the water buckets, since she doesn't have stalls. She's not going to have stalls to clean. Okay, so that takes care of that. All blankets are hung nice and neat. It's so difficult when they're just shoved in, because then you have to untangle them when you're dressing 5 horses. And believe me, people dress more, so I'm not complaining. But when you dress 5 horses and you got to be at work at 9, you don't have time to untangle anything. So they're all nice and neat. These sheets I have hung across from their owners, and this one hanging up, I'll do the same, because they're muddy. And, you know, they were out in the rain with them. I don't want to put them over top of the cleaner blankets, so I'm leaving them there. I did not stack hay because I haven't decided if I have to or not, since I already have hay laid out inside the stalls and here. I try to get everybody to stack 3 bales at the end of their shift. This is not something that typically has to be done in the summer because we don't go through hay at the same rate. But I haven't decided if I'm going to take responsibility for that today or not, because I have been stacking my fair share lately. So we got bedded stalls are clean. I picked them from when they came in to eat. Make sure that there were all manure was removed. Nobody peed, so that's good. That's been taken care of. The one thing that I did today that I don't really expect other people to do is to handpick the field. I handpicked, oh, little Tori's sleeping again. I handpicked the field and raked up the pile of hay that they're not eating. They're eating that. I don't expect too many people to handpick the field, but that's something that I do as a barn manager. This is, you know, my barn, my name, my company name is on this barn. This is my showcase for other farms to do the same. So I'm going to go that extra mile, and it only is to the benefit of the horse anyway. So the ring was drugged yesterday. Both fields were drugged yesterday where the pony is. I pretty much shut that field down for the winter, but I will use it on occasion during the week run. It's too hard to get the horses up and down there in the winter time and in the dark. So I just let that one guy just cover the water, but we're pretty good. We are pretty good. Everybody's taking another little sleepy, and the barn is done. So I'm going to be done for the afternoon. I was here a little bit longer than I typically am, but it's New Year's Day. I just wanted to take my time. So we are all good. I'm going to head out for the afternoon, and I wish you all a really good, happy New Year. 2017 is going to be awesome. I promise. Everybody keep that vibe real high. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.